Hello and welcome back to another vlog. We are on book 2, A Court of Mist and Fury, and I am so ready. I'm so excited. Look how thick that is. It's 700 and something pages. No, 600 and something, I think. I don't know, but I'm so ready for it. So ready. So here goes nothing. Okay, so I just read literally the first page. And first off, it doesn't take place immediately after the first book, which is okay. It takes place 3 months after, which is a little too long for my liking. But the first book didn't leave you with this crazy cliffhanger where you're like, I need the next book. Like, obviously it made you want to read the next book, but there wasn't something like, I need answers now. Because sometimes I kind of like those where they're like, okay, I need to know what's happening. But it left you kind of like a happy ending. So, I don't know. I don't love that it's a 3-month gap, but it's fine. I just feel like there's so much information that could have been lost. I don't know. Okay. At the end of chapter 1, but red flags about Tamlin is that he doesn't, I'm sure he wakes up, but he doesn't comfort Feyre when she's having her nightmares, and that's a red flag. All the good guys do it. Sorry. I mean, I think of Fortuna Sworn. Goleth did that. I think of From Blood and Ash. Castile did that. Tamlin's not doing this. And you know what? Both of them suffered from nightmares too. And they would still comfort their female protagonist. I'm just saying, it's a red flag. Okay. Feyre is talking to Ianth, whatever her name is, the high priestess. And it made her think about how there's no mating bond between her and Tamlin. But I'm wondering if there kind of is between her and Rhysand because of, like, he could talk to her in his mind, or if that's just his power. But it didn't happen until he did the arm thing. I don't know. Hello! So I got to chapter 11 tonight. I didn't get time to read a whole lot today. I had to work at 10, and then I got home at 4:10, and I had class at 4:30, and that ended at 7, so I really didn't get to read much today, sadly. But I got to read like 70 pages. I love Rhysand more than anything. Like, favorite character hands down. She spent the first week in the Night Court, which was amazing. Like, just the like scenery and the way his place is set up, perfect for her. Like, the outfit sounds like, it's just, everything was literally perfect. His cousin is awesome, and he wants to better her and like pushes her and knows that she needs to get past her traumas to be the awesome freaking fairy that she's going to be, because she has 7 High Lord's powers, and we're seeing a little bit of them kind of come through, which is freaking awesome. And he's so good for her. With Tamlin, their relationship is super strained. Like, they were exactly what each other needed when the curse was going on, and like that's why their relationship was so great. But now that he's back to how he was before, I feel like he doesn't remember, like, I don't know, it's different now. Like, he has to go back to his High Lord duties and doing the tithings and like all that. But his and Feyre's relationship is like not doing well now, and it's suffering because of it. And he's very controlling and overprotective. He doesn't see her, whereas Rhysand sees her for who she is and sees her traumas. Tamlin is trying to just pretend they don't exist, which is not good, because he also has traumas and his rage is out of control. So like, there are just like 2 bombs that should not be together right now. Like, that's just not for them right now. So I was so glad Rhysand came and like saved her from the marriage and whatever. So that's where I'm at right now. The end of chapter 10 is where Rhysand comes back to get her for the second time and taking her to the Night Court. So I am leaving off at a spot where like I can't wait to pick up the book tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I am super tired. Last night my husband and I stayed up till midnight. At least I stayed up till midnight. I don't know when he went to bed, but I don't normally do that. Like, I normally go to bed around We normally go to bed around 10:30. But he had an energy drink and took a really long nap yesterday. So we stayed. Well, he couldn't fall asleep. So I just was like, well, I'll keep reading. So I was able to read a solid 160 pages yesterday. So I am like almost halfway done with the book. And quite a bit has happened, but also not at the same time. So they have figured out that the King of Hybern wants to start a war again, and they have figured out that he wants to resurrect Jurian using the cauldron. So Feyre has left Tamlin because he threw a hissy fit, and now she is there of her own free will, and they are going to use her to kind of put back the book of breath. I don't remember what it's called. But the book that can control or nullify the cauldron. And I really, really, really love Cassian Azriel more and Amren. I really like them, actually. Rhysand wanted to know if Feyre could track things and, like, wants her to start honing her powers. So he sent her to the Weaver to retrieve something. It ended up being a ring, and she almost died, but she escaped. And then after that, I don't really remember where they went. Oh, they went to the bone carver at the prison, which was kind of interesting. And I really, really liked that moment where, well, just like the moment in general where Feyre is kind of being very vulnerable and like kind of told her story and like opened up about how she experienced Under the Mountain and all that. So I really liked that because Rhysand was there to like hear that from her. And then they decided that they need to talk to the Mortal Queens. So they went to the Mortal Realm and talked to Elaine and Nesta. And I don't know, I really liked that scene anyway. And then the ACOTAR had been tracking Feyre. So kind of a lot has happened now. They're in the summer court and trying to figure out where the book is. But also Rhysand and Feyre's like chemistry is driving me up a wall because I'm just like there's too much for me. I'm like, she's so over Tamlin. I could be A-okay if Tamlin never showed up in the book again. But I just want them to kiss. Like, I'm ready for the romance aspect. Like, I'm ready for it. He's so kind to her, and like, you can just hear it when he is speaking to her. And I'm just like, oh, I just love it. And I love her time in Valaris and stuff. And also with Rhysand, like, we're learning that Rhysand is a leader, whereas, like, Tamlin is just a ruler. And that is two very different things. So it's something I'm actually super enjoying reading about. Hopefully I'm going to get quite a bit of reading done today. We're going to go to a park, so I might take you with, and I'm really excited. I, like, don't really want this book to end because I'm loving it so much. I'm scared to keep reading, but it's fine. Hello, guys! I don't know how many days it's been that I've been reading this book, but it's been a long time. And I don't know where I'm at. I've read that much of the book. On chapter 53, page 512. I read about 100 pages today, and let me tell you, people have been telling me that this is their favorite book in the series, and I 1000% understand why. It is so good. I don't want to put it down. I'm like kicking myself because I have this big project due on Wednesday, and I had another assignment due tonight, and I'm just like, I don't want to do any homework. I don't want to work tomorrow. I don't want to do anything. I literally just want to sit and finish this book. I don't remember the last place I left off. It might have been like that they were at the summer court last I left off. They stole the book. They went to the court of nightmares. They were able to kind of steal the orb from Mor's father, and then they celebrated Starfall, which was really cool, actually, like super cool. But that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm kind of scared to keep reading because I don't want anything else to happen. I've got just a teensy bit left, a little over 100 pages. I'm not ready for this book to end. I'm glad I have the third one up on my shelf already. Sadly, I still need to do some homework before I get to read a little bit more tonight. This will be done by tomorrow. I would like to try to get it done tonight. I just don't think that's going to happen. So tomorrow is going to be, I'm going to finish it. I'm not ready. Oh, hello. I'm sitting on the floor because I'm going to reorganize this room and redecorate it. Well, not redecorate it, just rearrange it. Anyway, you guys, last night I finished A Court of Mist and Fury, and holy crap, this was 10 times better than the first one. I'm not even kidding you, 10 times better than the first one. It took me kind of a long time to read it, but that's just because I've been like really busy and just haven't been able to sit and read, but finally I'm kind of able to do that again. Oh, I'm trying to think of what happened since the last time. So I read 200 pages yesterday, and that's a lot. I don't even really know what happened. They met with the queens again, and the queens were like, yeah, no, we're not on your side. But the one of the queens was, and she left the other part of the book after they had revealed the secrets of Valeris, which was heartbreaking. And then later, Highburn people came and attacked Valeris, which was sad. Feyre had like fought back and like she killed the ACOTAR and whatnot. And then they went to, like, they were getting ready to go to Highburn and nullify the cauldron. So then they freaking went to the Illyrian camps, and Rhysand almost died, and she had to catch another cereal to help him heal quickly, and then she learns that he is her mate. So then she left him wounded and went up to the cabin, which was super cool because she started painting again. And then I like almost started crying when Rhysand was telling her the story of like the mating bond and how it like happened to him, and like how it came to him and how he like realized it and how he had been seeing her in dreams. Like, it was so cool. And then obviously they mated. That was stupid. But then they were getting ready to go to Highburn and nullify the cauldron, and that's when things went crazy, and I was not expecting what happened to happen. Like, the King of Highburn, I did kind of see this part coming, the fact that Tamlin bargained with Highburn, but I thought more so that he would have been working with Highburn like the whole time and like for his own things. I didn't realize he actually would do it because he wanted Feyre back. It was revealed that they were there. Tamlin and Lucien were both there. And then Lucien is now mated to Elaine, and Elaine and Nesta are freaking fairies. And my heart was getting really broken up when Feyre told the King of Highburn to cut the mating bond. And I was like, no, girl, no. But then it was revealed at the end that it wasn't broken. And she's like working on the inside now. And it was so freaking good. It was fun for me. I enjoyed it a lot. But I'm super excited to see where the third one goes. And I've ordered the fourth one because I need to make sure that I have it so I can start it. And we're almost halfway done with this series, which is cool. But yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'm loving it. And that was this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5, to be honest. I loved it that much. Like, just throughout the entire book, Rhysand and Feyre's friendship and relationship made me so happy, and I just really loved them. And Rhysand is one of my favorite types of characters, like bad boy persona, but he's got the biggest heart. I love it so much. And also, I just really loved getting to know the Illyrians, like Cassian and Azriel and Amren and more. Like, I love that friendship, that friend group. It was so good. Tamlin and Lucien were barely in it, which was awesome. And just Feyre, I mean, she grew wings. Her powers from all the High Lords are really developing, and she's starting to be able to kind of control those. And I just think it's really awesome, and I'm loving it so much. And I think she is going to be such a huge asset to this war with Highburn. So I'm excited to see where the rest of the series goes. I don't know what I was expecting this series to be, but I wasn't expecting a war. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't expecting anything, but pleasantly surprised so far by this. I gave the first book a 4, But after reading this one, I almost would like take that down to a 3 if this is like a 5, because this is just so much better than the first one. And I actually liked the first one. 5 out of 5 for me. Absolutely loved it. And I can't wait to start the third one. So I'll see you guys in my non-spoiler review of this book that will go up hopefully in a couple of days. And then after that, I'll see you in my reading vlog of A Court of Wings and Ruin. Is that the next one, I think? Yeah, so bye guys.